And so I started looking at my top 2, 3 employees at the time, and their parole officers were calling in, checking on them, making sure they're showing up to work. I'm like, okay, well, let me find a couple more of these guys. This is a direction we should be going. And so down at the Department of Corrections, the probation office, we put a couple flyers, did a few things. And there's a place down here in Phoenix called New Freedom, and they had just opened up right before COVID. I think they have 30 people staying there. It's at a hotel that can house 400 men and women at a time. And it's basically a behavioral health facility. And at the time, they were fairly new. They had 30 people there, and they had found a flyer. They brought somebody in, and I didn't realize at the time, but all they were helping was people coming out of prison, getting back on track. They'd go there, live there for 90 days, get them mentally right, help them find jobs, help them get their birth certificates, driver's licenses, whatever it took to get back out there into society. And this first guy came in, and one of the people from the facility brought him, and we talked to him. And I said, well, what if we come in on a weekend, give us 5 to 10 people. We'll see if they can brush, roll. We'll teach them a little bit about painting. I was starting to see a fix for the company. He said, no, we can't do that. We're not ready for you. Fast forward 2 years later, all of a sudden I get a call, and they say, hey, we're ready to have that class with you. I'm like, who are you? I forgot all about it. Didn't even realize what they were doing. Well, this time now they have 400 people in there.
Oh my goodness.
They were at full capacity.
Yeah.
And they were ready to do something. And so I went and visited the facility. I checked it out. I saw hunger in these people. I saw something in their eyes. These men and women wanted something more. They wanted an opportunity. They were trying to do something better for themselves. And so I said, okay, you know what? We'll do something. They said, well, we want to do a class. We want to give you 20 to 25 people. I'm like, oh crap, what are we getting into?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, 3 months later, it took me about 3 months. I had to write a curriculum, had to get approved through the insurance company, through the state of Arizona. Went in there, and they eventually approved it after going back and forth a little bit. The struggle with it was getting it done and getting in there. What am I teaching these men and women? Because of the insurance side of it, there had to be some behavioral health stuff. So that's where the life skills started. That's where I started going in there. I'm thinking, how do I teach someone to be a good employee?
Yeah.